Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, you're so welcome to be here. Today I will be sharing my baptism story. I'm so excited to share this one. It is a great story, a great little God moment within my Christian walk, and I will be sharing it with you today. I also have like never before seen art at the end of this video, hopefully, if I can find it. Like this was like back when I was using Autodesk. Like if you were with me for the New Growth Flowers way back nearly 3 years ago, like you will know like this was like the very start of my digital art journey. Oh my god, it's so strange to think like using Autodesk way before I started using Procreate. But anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I do have like a never before seen artwork of my baptism. I have it in the archive somewhere, so I'll be sharing it with you guys today, and I hope you like it and I hope this video blesses you. If it does, give it a wee thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Christian art content. Okay, let's go. So if you didn't watch my previous testimony video, I'll leave a card up here that you can watch it. I basically grew up as a Catholic, so I was baptized as a baby. So basically with my sort of theology now, personally I wouldn't baptize my children, and just to really give them the choice to follow Jesus for themselves. Like, you know, I see it more of like a dedication type thing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I got baptized as a baby and I grew up within the Catholic Church, and then I eventually broke away from it because then I really discovered Jesus in the Bible, the truth, the way, the truth, and the life that Jesus is. So yeah, that's what happened. I really wanted to get baptized for ages. Like I wanted to just be dunked in that water, made new, and I just really wanted to have that outward expression of my faith. I started to go to different churches, take a sip of coffee. So I wanted to get baptized as, I guess, a Christian, like the whole act of baptism to follow Jesus. And that's what I really wanted to do. I really wanted to just be, to sort of close that Catholic chapter and just go on this new journey with Jesus. That's what I really wanted to do. I was very like, I was really zealous. I wanted to be like baptized and go for the kingdom and do all these different things. I still do. It did take a while to get baptized within a church because it does happen at certain points of the year. It wasn't really like a spontaneous thing, which I think is kind of silly, because like if you want to get baptized, go do it type thing. But anyway, so it took me a long time to get baptized within a church, but yeah, it was definitely a bit more of a challenge to do so and to share your testimony and just your background and certain things. It didn't quite match up with someone else's. So yeah, I ended up not getting baptized in any of the churches that I went to. This was like pre-COVID. Like, do you remember pre-COVID? Like, that was a good time. Like, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello were together. Like, life was good. And then, you know, the spicy flu. As you can tell, I'm not really over the Shawn and Camila breakup. Anyway, it took me a long time to get baptized, and I did have friends within the sort of the big church that I knew for a long time through another mutual friend of my parents. And then we met these guys, and they were sort of like leaders within their own sort of church and in their space. And one day they were down at our house, we were having fellowship, and it was great fun. Like, it was great prayer. The Holy Spirit was like just so present within that moment, and it was just like a casual question. I talked about being baptized and what happened with this previous church, and they were just like, do you want to get baptized? And I was like, yeah. And it was like literally like the next Sunday. It was like, I think it was like a Thursday or Friday, and it was like the Sunday you were going to get baptized. So it was like ready to rock and roll. Oh gosh, I remember the day. Like, I got baptized up in a beach in Northern Ireland. It's like a good hour away from me, from Belfast. So it was like a small little beach. It was quite tiny. It was quite secluded, but it was lovely. It was called Burns Bay. If you know it from Northern Ireland, you know. But anyway, that's where it was. And I will insert a video of me actually getting into the water. So basically I prayed with us before and just sort of talked about baptism and what it was all about, like your follow Jesus, the public declaration of your faith, and just like the presence of God in that moment. Like, it was just so tangible. It was like, oh my goodness, like you were shaking, like, oh goodness, the glory was so heavy, and I loved it. It was just such a brilliant day. And I remember just walking into the water. I'll put a video up now that you can see. Like, I was like so excited. I was like, oh, like internally, like I couldn't stand. It was just like, oh my goodness, it was so strong feeling God there, and like he was just like, yes. And I was like, oh my god, we're doing this. There was just such an answered prayer for me to be baptized and to finally have that chapter with just me and God, and going after it, and to do something new, and like to be part of that new covenant and to be part of his kingdom. And it was amazing. So I've got dunked in the water, and I kid you not, it was a very sort of spiritual moment, because like everything for me in turning down the water just went black. Like, my vision just went black, as if it was literally as if I felt like I died. like the old self just kind of cooped it, popped its clogs, and then I came up and just the feeling, it was like I don't want to sound indecent, but it was like you're fresh out of the womb. It was like you're brand new. It was like, oh my goodness, it was amazing. And like, oh, just after like, so the joy of the Lord was so present in that moment for me. Like I was loving life. It was like a prayer has been answered, thank God. And yeah, then I went home, I took a shower, and that was it. Like it was just such a simple yet so powerful moment within my story. And yeah, I will insert the footage of the painting. I'll put like a time lapse of it, just so you're not like hearing, sorry that you're not seeing this ramble on for so long. But like, yeah, like this was one of like the earliest paintings from when I can remember when I started my digital art, because it was sort of like a catalyst. It was kind of like I got baptized and I was sort of like in the art, I was sort of pursuing it, I was doing all these different things, and then, you know, here we are nearly 3 years later starting a YouTube channel, and I just hit 200 subscribers. Like, thank you so much to everyone who has supported this wee channel. Like I know it's like such a small number, but to me that's huge, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys who like and subscribe and comment and engage with my stuff. Like it's just, I'm very, very grateful. I thank God for each and every one of you who have subscribed and just loved on me and my art. Like thank you so much. The art itself, like I remember doing this wee painting, I was still very new to digital art at the time. I was using Autodesk, as I said before, and yeah, I don't think I actually finished this one. You'll see, like I can't remember, this was a long time ago, so I can't remember if I finished it, but you'll find out. I'll put a picture up here of the piece that you can see, and yeah, it was just a beautiful moment in my faith, and I'm very grateful to be baptized and to be made new in Jesus, and that's what it's all about. I hope you enjoyed this little baptism story. Be sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel down below, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified of every single time that I upload. I usually upload on a Friday around sort of 7 PM UK time. And yeah, just be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Christian content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!